Hello and welcome to this video. Now, this is day 2. It started at 2 a.m. for me on launch day. I played about 15 hours on launch and I played about 10 more hours today. And we have an Acolyte Warlock that's got 81. Gear is okay, it's not great. The resistances, we are fine. We're just trying to get better gear whilst keeping obviously res capped. All this is res. As you can see, it's all resed up. Armor, we need like 40 more percent before we can actually say we even have armor. Intelligence 60, vitality 17, strength 6, and 2 from doing 9 and 10. Now, this guy and his bits. I did make a video explaining my opinion on it, and I haven't changed my opinion on it. So if you want more detail, you can check out that video, but we currently, after like 25 hours of playing, have this. The item I wouldn't mind having is this, which requires 2 hearts, which require 30 petals, which require 2 fangs per. So it costs us about 240 fangs to get enough petals to get enough hearts, because they're a rare drop. Even this bag won't get you a heart, it will only get you parts. What I actually want, and if I wasn't going to go a Necro Abomination, I would probably re-level Primalist, purely just so I can play with this, because otherwise it would be getting this just purely because I can, and it gives you the immune stuff, but pretty much it would just be because I can afford it. Ideally, I'd get this. If I didn't actually want to play with this particular relic, I would probably re-level or level a Primalist just to play with that, which is pretty silly. The fact that because these aren't abundant, I would potentially stop playing this character purely because I can't access items. So I'm actually going to buy it.
It's still dangerous.
I have 18k left, and obviously we didn't get very good rolls. We got 15 endurance, high roll, and both others the lowest possible. Now, we could either buy one of these or buy another one of them. We'll go this.
Reliable. Like me.
And we got 2 feathers, a petal, a horn, 2 fangs for 10,000 bones. You only get about 2.5, not even, 2.2 per time you go into the area. So that's, yeah. So that was trash. So that makes it even worse, because you can't even farm bones to get that stuff. You'll still need to grind. And if I worked out, to get the item I wanted, this, I would have to play 50 to 100 more hours grinding at the higher level just to buy that item. And it's not even like game breaking or build enabling. It's purely just a piece of gear that I could use and build around. So we'll go empowered. I only just got into this For some reason, every now and then, I just take all the damage. And then other times, I don't. So, it'll be interesting to see whether this is one of those times. But yeah, pretty much we go around, we curse stuff, we chaos bot stuff. Yep, it's going to be one of those times. The bleed is going to be a bad day. A mana regen isn't an issue because we have no mana regen, so it's sort of not even good enough to be called an issue. It's just not existent compared to what we're using. We could spec into it, like take some bits out, but the penalty would be probably damage, if not survivability. So the ability to actually survive or do damage trumps that. So we'll do this. We do have the woven echoes that makes it harder. Just for whoa, whoa, whoa. That cold sphere, he does another one of that, we're going to be in trouble. Can I please just have enough mana to kill this guy? Okay. The woven echoes, on top of it being the empowered echoes, does make the guy a wee bit tanky. And we don't have great damage. Like we do 4.5 there. I couldn't see in time. 9.5 there. It is a leveling build that I did. So we have successfully leveled our character. So get just the sheer damage that that thing does compared to anything else. But yeah, this pretty much sums up any like boss fight. Champions we're a little better at, depending on the champion. But yeah, I think this guy's like 3 lineage too. So he's got like triple the damage boosters as far as abilities. But we should have him unless we make a mistake. Because we just hit him with our Q. Okay, hit him with Q again. And we got him. And we just pick everything up. Doesn't really matter. But we'll have a look at a more normal sort of fighting. Don't know what that guy was doing. He wasn't even attacking me. But yeah, we have damage to do the empowered echoes. It's the elites and champions that it sort of falls off, and boss damage is not there. But yeah, we got to the empowered monoliths. It successfully got us to where we wanted to get. Got us our runes and stuff. Got us all our basic things we could ask for. So it's actually been a success for what this was actually created to do. This wasn't meant to destroy the entire game. This was purely, I built this thing purely to reach the end game. Yeah. Okay, champion. This should be interesting. Yeah, come on. Our armor being so low is a big deal. But you can't really just go off and grab some more armor. You're stuck with what has dropped and everything. Why were we degenning? Or were we getting hit by something that I couldn't see? But yeah, he should die with... If we get some mana, should die now. There we go. So yeah, we're pretty much like a do damage and move away style, really. It's not really my style of playing. I do prefer a little more in their face, but it's working. 2 poison? Yeah, that's a... Like, all of a sudden, like, dot damage just takes all our life away, like, nothing. But other times I can get, like, 18 stacks of poison on me. And I do have 15 less damage taken over time. And I'll put this in its own little tab. I'll just shove this stuff in here right now. What was that? Yeah. But yeah. So the build sort of has reached its limits with the actual level 100 stuff. So we do need to start switching over to a more endgame style, which at this point will probably be a symbol abomination build in the necro tree, and use that guy to do damage. Now the exchange will be probably quite a bit of defense will probably come off when we swap over, but hopefully we swap like defense for damage, so everything's dying a lot quicker, so we don't have to survive as long. So yeah, I was thinking Lich, but I don't really want to. This is this part of the tree, and you can see this part. But yeah, the Warlock build that I did got us to this point. Our blessings aren't anything awesome. Glyph drop, lightning res, endurance pretty much mid-rolled, all res, and some health. And that's all. So yeah, we successfully got through the campaign. We did hit the monoliths at level 36. I deliberately spent more time in the campaign and got minimum 8 levels per area and went from Act 5 town into monoliths. And then wasn't until I think here, yeah, we were at Reign of Dragons. I went and did it was either Reign of Dragons or Age of Winter that I actually went and did the Temporal Sanctum and went to do 9 and 10. So we did all the other monoliths and everything, and then wasn't until I got here that I decided I might as well go back and get all the idle slots and everything. We do have a good amount of resources. I've been using them, so I haven't got them. But yeah, probably brought 50 to 100 shatters offer. So keys wise, we got all that. So we've been getting stuff. Been getting all the different affixes. Got a bunch of level stuff. So successfully leveled up to 81. Successfully got runes, glyphs, all that. Got our idol that we can use, and then pretty much we now just need to transition from being able to get to endgame into an endgame build. So the fact that this has reached its like ceiling is perfectly fine and designed to hit its ceiling around this time. Around 77 to 80 was all this character was having to do. That's the setup I created and everything. All I wanted to do was get to around level 77, which is about 90 passives, and then switch over to a endgame build, which I hadn't even decided yet until I wanted to use that chest plate, build around it, be like war. Excuse me. Being 5 a.m., I'm a bit tired. Being ward sort of generating build, but obviously can't afford that. The other thing I wanted to try was the T-Rex. This allows us to do the T-Rex with the assemble abomination. So we best of both worlds, endgame build with the T-Rex. Let me know what you think. If you're playing Last Epoch, let me know what you played as and how you're going. And have you tried any of the new Lich stuff or any of the new Primordial type stuff? Either Primordial Exalted through the rune or one of the Primordial Uniques. Oh, excuse me. 2 days of pretty much playing. This really does my head in. Words. Yes. So let me know what you think, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Goodbye.